McConnell. Caught in possession, it falls with Foster. The ball holds up well for him. Again, he's faced by Watson. This time he goes round and he scores! Oh, he scores a dream goal! Oh, Foster teased Watson. First he's flanked to go one way, then he went the other. He waited till the defender had slightly committed himself and hit it early before Van Hoesten was ready to go down. And he curled it beautifully into the bottom left-hand corner of Van Hoesten's net. He was down, but he was down too slow. This is lofted up, looking for Flack, the ex-boxer. Very, very popular player down at Exeter is Flack. And here's Larkin, he's free. Covering him is McConnell. Rushing into the box is Foster, but Larkin's delayed. He's picked out Broughton, who side foots it into the corner of the goal. So totally nonchalant. Oh, that was gorgeous football. I was about to implore Colin Larkin to put it in first time, but he waited. Broughton hung off on the penalty spot. Larkin tapped it inside to him, and as nonchalant as you like, a side foot finish. Lovely in swinger, but that's easy for Sally. Put his hand on it. What on earth was he doing? There was absolutely no danger. The ball came across, he put his hand up and he just pushed it away. So it's McConnell against Brock. Come on, Brocky. And he scores it beautifully. A very well struck penalty into the bottom left-hand corner of the net. Over the head of everybody, Joy forced to deal with it. Roberts keeps it in, referee holds off Shilton, and it hits the angle of crossbar and goal from Christian Roberts. That was an outstanding attempt on goal. Brock was flapping all over the place as the ball hit the crossbar, came down, hit the inside of the post and bounced out. What a tremendous left-footed cross shot from Roberts. We did pick him out as a danger man, and that was an awesome shot. Bennett's control is good, his back heel is even better. Bird in possession. Into Foster on the edge of the box, tries to turn, gets a bit of a nudge. And here's Foster back in possession, he's allowed to turn. He goes between Cronin. Oh! Tremendous rasping left foot shot there by Foster. Had that been going inside the post, the big Dutchman Van Hoesten would not have sniffed it. Here's Foster, skips away from Watson, he's got Corbett rushing into the near post. Foster goes for the chip! Oh, how often have we said from the gantry that Foster likes to skip in from the left wing, get it onto his right foot and dink it across goal. That is a magnificent strike. Van Hoesten, one of the tallest, most commanding goalkeepers in the league, was absolutely nowhere near that. So it's Harriers 3, Exeter City 1. A game of two halves, Jan. We raced into a lead and then gave away an incredible penalty at the start of the second half. The playoff bandwagon rolls on. What are your thoughts after that?
Well, obviously I'm delighted with the 3 points. I thought it was a great 3 points. You know, a little bit worried at 1 o'clock when the decision was made on Smith and Henriksen that they weren't going to be available either. It's not that you worry about having to bring in Shilton and Joy. It's just the more people you have to bring in, the harder it becomes. They don't have the match sharpness because they haven't played enough games at this level. So it's always going to be tricky. But I thought in the first half we played some excellent football. Colin Larkin was the star of the show, ripped them apart with his trickery and his pace. We could have possibly, and probably would have been justified if we'd have gone in 3-0 up. And I think if that would have been the case, it'd have been game shutting match. But the second half we started sloppy, ridiculous penalty giveaway. Ball is basically going nowhere, you know. And Sal decides to give away a penalty, so that gave them a lift. Got them back into the game, and for 25 minutes they were on top without really creating any chance apart from a wonder strike from Roberts. They haven't really had a chance, and the last 20 minutes we changed the system. We've gone 4-4-2, brought on Bird, and late on Corbett, and that, to be fair, has favoured us.
Ian Foster takes over top of the goal scoring chart today. He never scores them in ones, does Fozzie? He always scores them in pairs. What Christian Roberts can nearly do, Ian Foster can do better. A similar goal to the one he scored against York, but this time in the top corner. What a performance from the lad.
Yeah, I thought he was magnificent. I thought he was our best player. I think he's been, again, he was another one who needed games, and sort of early on and halfway through the season I wasn't in a position to be able to give him the games because other players were playing and they were playing well. But of late he's had a run now of 10 games, and that can only benefit him. His fitness is getting better, he's getting sharper, he scored 2 good goals. He's trademark, really,
He loves skipping in from the left, doesn't he?
Yeah, he jinks to go one way, goes the other way, and he has that composure then to bend them into the far corner, whereas a lot of people will get that space and then blast it. He doesn't. He bends them into the far corner. He's done that twice today, one in the bottom corner and a great one in the top corner. If people didn't know him and hadn't seen him play before, would think it was a cross, but that was meant, and he's just lifted over the goalkeeper into the top corner.